So my nigga.
Man, moving and grooving, man, chilling like a villain. Niggas, then they could be moving around so much. Nigga finally was able to tap in.
hell yeah, man. You done been on the cockpit before, man. Fly conversations from fly individuals from a fly point of view. So jumping in, man, for the motherfuckers, like I said, who still wear Echo Unlimited, or the motherfuckers that's wearing Rockaware, man, tell them who you is and where you from, champ.
Man, come on, man. I hope nobody wearing that shit, man. I hope they done retired like that. You feel me? Yeah, man. It's the dark, man. Coming from city point. I ain't gonna say too much. We ain't trying to. You feel me? We don't need nothing on record. They already be trying to put a nigga at the top of the list of I'm not nigga, I'm San Francisco. You hear me?
Well, let's jump in, man. And first, let's talk about your transition from just being in the streets, being a little kid to being a sports dad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it take a lot to walk away from that bag, because that's our thing, is chasing the bag. That's how we feed our kids. But to actually take time and to watch your kid develop and to cater to their needs, and how that feel, you know what I mean? Coming from the hood where you coming from, and that ain't normal.
That shit cool. I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy, right? Because regardless of what, certain shit never leave you, right? So even when I be at like the games and shit, I still be looking around. I still be having you feel me? In my son, so they ain't like that. You feel me? So they go up and be speaking to people, to be talking to people, and I be like, man, I'll be just walking up to you feel me? But I can't project that on them, you know what I'm saying? But it's different, you know what I'm saying? But I don't be tripping for real, like. It is what it is, how it's gonna be. I don't live my life like that. Like, even when I was in the streets, hella heavy, like, I wasn't one of them type that was like, oh, I can't go here, I can't go. I always used to go wherever, you feel me? To be honest, I used to be at places I shouldn't have been, to be honest, you feel me? But I don't be tripping, bro. Like, it is what it is. However it's gonna play, you feel me? But I don't be tripping off that shit. But it'd be cool, like, watching my sons play sports. Like, I love watching them do that, because I really didn't get to do that for real. Like, I was so involved in so much of the other stuff, you feel me? I didn't really like want to play sports. I used to, but I used to just didn't think like, man, I ain't gonna play no sports, bro. I'm doing this, doing that. Because hella niggas
do it kind of make you a people's person too? Like, now you gotta talk to the parents and talk to the coaches. You gotta shake hands and introduce yourself. It's, hey, I'm DeMarco's dad. I'm DeMarco. How you doing? It's a little different now. You're a businessman now.
Different. It's hella different, because anybody know me, I was always super quiet. You feel me? So now it's be like, when I be at the game and shit, they come up to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what's up? How you doing? And I'm like, oh, like, so it be like that. But you feel me? It do be mainly like, I be having to really like holler at the people. But it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? I needed it, to be honest, because I used to be too closed off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like, and that just come with the game though. The streets, it just make you like that. But you can't really, how that shit be. You don't really be trusting people. But now it's like it be different, for real.
So what you, I mean, we done been going through this shit, man, and I know I done seen a few red flags, that it made me feel like maybe I need to transition and fuck with different niggas, or maybe just fuck with myself. What's the biggest lesson you feel like you learned that made you be like, you know what, I ain't finna do that no more. I ain't finna resort to my past ways. Like, I'm a man now. I gotta be a little bit more passive. Like, what was the biggest lesson that brought you there?
Man, just life, you know what I'm saying? Life, the biggest teacher, bro. Like, I tell people all the time, when you living like how niggas was living, at some point, everything just gonna start showing you. It's on you to pick it up, though, because we know a lot of niggas don't pick it up. You feel me? I just was one of the smart ones that was able to peep it. Like, this little shit, you know what I'm saying? Little shit, little by little, like, here and there, this will happen, You'll see how fake this situation was, or you'll see how fake that situation was, or you'll lose some money over here, and it just, bro, it'd be so much where it's like, if you ain't, the older you get, you're supposed to get smarter. Like, nah, bro, this ain't it. Like, you feel me? Like, some real advice an OG nigga gave me. I swear to God, some of the realest damn nigga ever said. He was like, when you driving on the freeway, right, and you in the fast lane, you doing 100 miles per hour, you don't notice another car on the side of you doing 100 miles per hour because y'all both just flying. Once you get over to the slow lane, you start doing 50, 40. You look over, you like, damn, that car flying. You feel me? Like, you start to see shit differently. Like, so it's like the older I got, the older my son started to get, I was just seeing shit hella different. Like, damn, like, you feel me? And like I say, I ain't knocking nobody. Like, the game is the game. Like, that shit in me forever. You know what I'm saying? It just, you got to start doing shit different, bro. And that's just whoever. You ain't even got to be of no age. I think it just go by what you going through. You feel me? This nigga's older than me. That's, I see niggas still, you feel me? But they never went through shit. You know what I'm saying? They didn't go through nothing when they was young, so they just now starting, they're still excited. That shit, like, nothing excites me in the streets, bro. Nothing. Like, I'd be a liar if I was here to tell you, oh, don't shit excite me, bro. I done seen it all, been around it all, done it all. If I ain't did it, somebody close to me did it. You feel me? Don't shit excite me, my nigga. That shit for the birds, bro.
So another thing I wanted to ask you, coming from this, you know, the CEO shit, because I feel like, you know, ever since I met you, you always had the leader role. You always had the leader type. Even if you didn't want to have it, it was just there.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So with that being said, with you being in that role, in that position, like you were saying, an OG told me, he said, I don't feel bad about helping niggas and teaching niggas how to fish. And they didn't catch no fish after I done taught them how to fish. Like, nigga, that's on you, nigga. I can't make you catch fish, but I could teach you how to fish. But if you don't catch them, nigga, that's on you. So I'm saying that to say, you know, it's a lot of niggas that you put your hands on in this rap shit, whether they done flourished or whether they haven't flourished. Like, what's the motivation to keep you wanting to help niggas and then let niggas go? Like, you ain't holding niggas under contract. You ain't, you know what I mean? That just, to me, that just say a lot about your character, that you can help a nigga and keep moving. You know what I mean?
So, you know what's crazy? Everybody not gonna reciprocate the game the same. You feel me? That's something that even me growing up, I seen that. Like, as a kid, it's older niggas that showed us the ropes. Certain niggas took it and ran with it. Certain niggas didn't. Like, certain people, you know what I'm saying, just didn't want to understand it. Like, I tell niggas all the time, even growing up, I was like the last person in my like circle to even like start like hustling. You feel me? I was the last one. Like, but over time, I just was watching and it grew to the point where I passed everybody up. You feel me? So I would just kept that. Like, even when I had, you know what I'm saying, everything going on with the music and shit, helping people, I ain't take it personal. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give you the game because I want to see niggas flourish. The thing is, I always knew how to get my fish and cook and eat it. You know what I'm saying? That was always my thing. So I didn't feel bad if I show you how to do it, and if it don't, you know what I'm saying, translate, all right, it just ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? But I love to see niggas I helped and then they go on and pass up and do shit because I know how to get mine. You know what I mean? I don't gotta sit at your table to eat because I know how to make my own plate. You feel me? But a lot of times, bro, niggas be jealous. They don't want to see you pass them. Like, niggas that gatekeep the game. Like, hell nah. Like, I ain't finna get this nigga no information. Like, he ain't finna pass me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care, bro, with the music, whether it's the clothes, whatever. I always like, bro, you feel me? Niggas hit me from all about hella shit. I instantly, let me send you this nigga information, hit him, do this, no matter what happened. Like, if you gonna pass it, or if you gonna do what you gotta do it. If you don't, at least on my end, you feel me? I did my part. I feel good with that. I tried to help you. If it didn't work, it just didn't work. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure something else out. But hell no, I'm not, you feel me? I'm not holding nothing against nobody or nothing. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas I put on that don't even speak to me. You know what I'm saying? There's no harm, no foul. Because on my end, you feel me? I played it right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with that.
It's crazy because it's almost to the point to where you help a nigga out or you do something for a nigga and you can't even expect nothing in return. Not even a thank you or not even a nothing.
Nah,
You got to
hell
do it
no.
like that because you're going to be disappointed. You got to
Man,
do it
listen,
like that. You got to just do it because you want to do it, not
for
expecting
sure.
nothing back.
For sure, man. Listen, it's a lot of niggas right now that like rap, that got features with each other. I mean, producers that got beats with niggas. Niggas got videos. They done met people that shoot videos and literally met them through me, or literally hit me like, hey, bro, I want to do a feature with such and such, and I know you know him. It's like, just let me call him or let me hit him, put y'all together. I ain't never got a shout out. I ain't never got a right on for that, but I don't care because that's not what I do it for. You feel me? It's more like, nah, like I want to see y'all flourish or do y'all thing. I ain't never even charging niggas for that. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas did literally went on and made music and like put music on iTunes, on Apple Music, made money. I never got a dime. You know what I'm saying? But it don't matter because that's not what I do it for. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. Like I said, when you got your own table, you ain't really worried about it. If it'll you feel me, be nice if a nigga get a little slice of that pie sometime, but I ain't looking for it. Like I'm not gonna do it for that. Like, nah, like nigga, you better pay me or you can't get it. Nah, it's cool. Like I know, bruh, I'm gonna connect you with him. If you need somebody to shoot your video, don't cool. I know the nigga that shoot the videos. I'm gonna hit you. Even when Thizzler was putting niggas videos up, I got in my email right now still. I had the line with Thizzler. You feel me? Niggas in the hood was shooting videos, didn't know how to even get their videos in there. They would hit me, Dark, how your videos and how everybody can point proof and shit get on there. It's good. Send it to me. I'm gonna send it to him. I could have been charging niggas. You feel me? I could have been telling niggas, oh, I need 100, or I was never doing that. You know what I'm saying?
So with the game being like that, how do you keep your love for the game? Because you fell in love with the game, you know, just as a kid. So now that the politics get all involved and people act how they act, do it make you shy away from the next talent that you can help?
No.
Or
No.
You still stay motivated? Like, man, I'm on
They
to the
motivated,
next.
bro, because I love the game. I don't care about how they play it. The thing is, you got to know already in this shit, it's going to be some flaw people in this shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't come in thinking everybody going to keep this shit 100. You'll be a fool. You got to know, all right, nigga, it's going to be some people I'm running to that's going to be on some sucker shit. And when it happened, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You knew it was going to happen at some point. You ain't know who it was going to be, but you knew at some point up and down that ladder, some sucker shit was going to happen. You feel me? So I don't be tripping off that shit, bro. Like, I really don't. Like, I take it with a grain of salt. My thing is, you burn the bridge with me once, though, you would never be able to cross that again. You feel me? Because, like I say, I play fair with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I play fair with everybody. So if a nigga come to me and I help you, and then later on you do some sucker shit, in my opinion, that's just on you. You feel me? That's on you, bro.
You got to look in the mirror at that
live
sucker nigga you
with
was.
that. I'm gonna be fine, regardless of how I go. I'm gonna be good. You feel me? So that's on them.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So another question I wanted to ask you, because you know, we be watching shit and seeing all the shit that be going on in the hood, and without you being political and touching too much on it, just the future of Hunters Point when you see the baseball games and shit like that, do it give you a ray of hope, or do you kind of like, well, my kids ain't really living in that shit and they ain't got to see that, so I don't really care if they reunite or not. But like when you see it and it's kind of like they trying to go into the direction of uniting, like, do you see that as positive, or do you see that as kind of it's gonna be here today and gone tomorrow?
Nah, it's positive. It's positive. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas ain't got to do it. You feel me? At all. You know what I mean? So any small step is a step. It just, I mean, it's gonna be how it's gonna be, bro. Whether it don't work, whether it do work, I mean, I give niggas some type of credit for making the initiative.
The effort,
I mean, of course,
the effort mean a lot. The effort mean a lot.
Of course, a baseball game not gonna stop nothing, or it start the conversation or start the, you know what I mean? Because them same niggas at the baseball game, they might, you know what I mean, see each other somewhere in the street driving, and where before that baseball game, it probably been up. You feel me? Where it's like, all right, well, nah, I see, dude, we be at the game. I ain't gonna do, you know what I'm saying? That's right there. That's stopping something. So
we got
positive,
we got to take these little victories to get to the big
little victories, bro. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Because trust me, nigga, trust me, I get them phone calls, you know what I'm saying? Niggas didn't ask me how I felt, but I always tell people, man, listen, any small step is cool. Like, we all done grew up in this shit, you know what I'm saying? There's certain shit that can't be repaired, we know that, and I understand that. I see both sides of it, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I've talked to a lot of people still and be fucking with people, so certain niggas don't like it, you know what I'm saying? Certain niggas like, I ain't doing that, I don't give a fuck, I lost my brother or my pops or my cousin, whatever, however niggas feel, and that's fine. That's not wrong either, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't knocking niggas for doing it at all, like, you know what I'm saying?
Especially if we want our kids to be better, though. You know what I mean? Because I definitely don't want none of my kids, nigga, growing up how I grew up at all. I don't want them to know none of that kind of shit.
I just had this conversation with my son. And nigga, my son 14, feel me? I just was telling my son, like, when I was your age, I already was selling dope. You feel me? I already was on the block heavy. Like, all that shit I was doing at his age is crazy. When I see him, he's the total opposite. You feel me? But I understand I was around kids that were just like him. They got sucked in later. You feel me? So the key is you just got to keep them focused throughout. Because right now, people might got kids that's 14, 15, and they just cool right now. You feel me? Like, nigga, I was 16 laid up in the hospital with 3 gunshot wounds. You know what I'm saying? So it happened quick, bro. It happened real fast. But, you know what I mean? Nobody want their kid going through that. You're an idiot if you do, because don't get me wrong, I do know some, you know what I mean? We see it all the time. Niggas be in the streets and then their kids be in the streets. You know, I don't know what to say about
that's
that.
a terrible cycle, though. That's a terrible cycle.
I mean,
yeah, we hustling to get out this shit, bro.
Nah,
we ain't hustling to stay in the hood, nigga. We trying to get out this motherfucker.
But you know what's crazy, bro? I just telling somebody this. Our era is different, so it'd be kind of hard to judge them because our era not like that. We grew up around a lot of hustlers, a lot of OG niggas who was having bread, who was having houses out the way. You know what I'm saying? Their kids grew up out the way. This era didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have no OG niggas that had no bread. All that OG niggas was gangsters. Niggas on the block. You feel me? So they thinking that's the success. They not knowing, oh, we supposed to hustle to get out. You know what I'm saying? They thinking, nah, I'm supposed to be right here. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. You feel me? So sometimes not like that, I can't really knock the youngins because they don't got the information. Like, niggas just got to give the information. That's the biggest misconception in the streets right now, bro. There's no information. Like, these young niggas don't know. So a lot of the older cats, I feel like not like that. I feel like it's a lot of, I ain't gonna say it's the older cats' fault, but I just feel like it's a lot of misinformation that they supposed to have, that they supposed to pass down, that they just didn't do it.
I could even admit that a lot of times when I should be giving game, I kind of be turning my nose up like, you a dumb young nigga. You know what I mean? And I be having to look back sometimes like, I wasn't right for that. I wasn't right. I should have, even if a nigga wasn't listening, it's my duty to still get a game so a nigga might listen later.
You can't do that, bro, because once you turn your nose up, all right, young nigga, I don't listen, he hard-headed. He don't know no better. You got to kind of school him. I'm going to just like being 100. I just had a young nigga with me. I was out in Vegas a few weeks ago and had a young nigga with me who everybody kind of don't be like, oh, he listen. I had him with me. So I'm like, man, let me just highlight him. I took him to eat. We sat down and got some eat. I mean, nigga, a real kid, though. The kid came out of him. You know what I'm saying? Where I might see that's what it is. You just got to get around the right people giving you that right energy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time, everybody was like, I ain't fucking with that young nigga. He high, he don't listen. And I'm like, I'm going to just take him with him and talk to him and just see what he on. You feel me? And then listening to everything he was going through and all shit, I'm like, okay, it makes sense why he acting like this. You feel me? But niggas don't be doing that. You feel me? A lot of niggas, man, growing up, a lot of OG niggas used to look at us like, man, I ain't fucking with them young high niggas. They high, they doing XYZ. They doing high shit over here. They doing this. But the very few that used to kind of like holler at niggas like, little bro, let me holler at you. To this day, bro, I see them niggas right now. I respect them niggas, bro. Like, them niggas always have my respect. And there's certain OGs not like that I just don't respect. You feel me? Because they'll leave you to die type shit. Like, you feel me? I ain't never want to be like that. Even as a young nigga, I told myself I ain't gonna be like that when I get older. Like, nigga, don't get me wrong, it's young niggas in my hood that do shit I do not like. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be like, oh, fuck them young niggas. I don't fucking with them niggas. They hot. Nah, I pull them to the side one by one. You feel me? Give them the game, little bro. Like, you should do this or you should move it like this. Now, whether they take it or not, I can't. You feel me? But at least
I gave the jewels, though. I gave the jewels.
I gave it to him. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of how I shake out later in life, even if it's 10 years from now, it could be like, man, that nigga dark told me some real shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't listen, but that nigga told me some shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's all a nigga can do for real. Like you can't really sit and be like, I ain't fucking with them young niggas like they hot, because that little conversation you have with them might change everything.
Mm-hmm. For real, that's real. So let me ask you another question of, so when you see this shit and you see, like, where do you think the future of this female rap is going? Because I know you done been around female rappers and putting them out and you doing all this shit. So did you ever see it going to where it's at now?
Yeah.
Like with all of the twerking rapping and all of that?
Course.
You seen that coming?
Of course. Of course. Not like that. Females, they support more anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we used to be putting out music, a lot of females used to fuck with our shit more than like a lot of niggas. But once the female rappers start doing their thing and start seeing, you know, females smart, bro, they pick that shit up quick. Once they see how much money involved and how much of a bag it is, and they more you can promote them better.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta think about it. Them labels and all them big, you know, businesses, they look at it like this. Why would I put my money behind this dude that's rapping? This nigga fuck around and get killed in 2 months or whatever. I'm gonna put my money behind this female. You feel me? She ain't got no problem. She can go to anywhere she wanna go. The female's gonna love her. She could fuck around, drop some cosmetics, nigga. She could fuck around and nigga, like she could do whatever. She got a category she could do. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely, I've been seeing it coming. You know what I'm saying? And it really, keep it 100. I think in the 90s and like 2000s, the female rappers was raw as fuck. They just didn't have, you know, the mentality.
They wasn't getting the money.
Wasn't there.
They wasn't getting the money. They had the fame.
Yeah,
they wasn't getting the money though.
Yeah, they wasn't getting the promo they should have got, or they wasn't getting the budget they should have got. You know what I'm saying? Now, nigga, that budget open. You know what I'm saying? They know what's up.
You see bitches coming out the plastic all on the floor. I said, yeah, y'all done came a long way.
Shit real, bro. That shit real. Especially now, like with all the other shit, social media really hyped it too. So that made it even better. You know what I mean? So yeah, the females got the game on lock. I ain't gonna lie. Like look at Lil Kayla. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, she is the best thing since sliced bread that touched San Francisco. You know what I'm saying?
She worked hard to get there.
She worked
hard to get there.
That. A lot of people understand that she worked real hard. You feel me? And you know, when she first started rapping, you know, a lot of people didn't really believe in her. Like when she first started rapping, like, man, that's a little girl. You feel me? When we put her on the Ryan Round remix with Nitty and G Val and Remedy, motherfuckers was looking at us crazy. Like, look at that little ass girl on that song. You feel me? Because we was one of the first that really put her on the song. Like,
I remember.
We finna put her on this. Like, nigga, I seen the potential then. Like, nah, like in this.
So she had that hard work ethic back all the way back then.
She did, but I just seen she was hungry. She wanted it. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, nah, let's put her on something because this special right here. You feel me? And that's why I'll be proud to see her now. Like, nigga, that's really little sis. Like, you feel me? Like, you know, we still chopping up on this shit. I'm super happy for her. You know what I'm saying? And, but we seen it. We seen that shit, and that was in 2013. You feel me?
So the last question I wanted to get a relationship question in, just a little relationship question, just cause I feel like you know we living in this world now, like we were saying, the female rappers and shit, cause they got their bag, and it's like how do you kind of navigate your sons, you know, through this dating process of you gotta have money to fuck with a bitch, you know what I mean? Like how you navigate the boys through that? Cause I got daughters, and I know I tell them to stand on, you know, they worth and stand on this and stand on that, but with you being the dad of 2 boys, it's like, how do you navigate them through not getting a broken heart or not, like, you know, believing in a woman that don't believe in them? And cause it's easy to get your heart broken now. So it's just
easy,
like,
bro. It's hella easy.
What kind of game would you give the young niggas that's out here dating, you know, in 2000?
I'm gonna tell young niggas just like this. I tell my son that. I'm telling you, nothing I'll say. I tell my son all this. You gotta see the actions. Right? You got to see the actions. Words don't mean nothing. You feel me? It's the actions. A lot of times, like, young niggas get a girl, they try to impress her, right? They try to impress her. These days, to impress a girl is a little bit different than it was when we was doing it. You feel me? Now you got to have, nigga, gifts. You got to have, nigga, maybe $50. Like, you probably got to be crazy fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the limit is, bruh, you gotta have some shit. Like being just at the mediocre or in the middle ain't enough no more, right? But depending on the female though, to be honest, like depending on the female. But I just tell all the young niggas, man, don't try to overdo it. Keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? And if she don't like it, that ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Because you gonna try to like do hella shit to try to get this girl, bro. You gonna fuck around and go broke, or you gonna fuck around and just be in a fucked up position. You feel me? Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I told my son.
Some of the shit that I be saying is that I think what we gotta reiterate to the young niggas is that we the men. Yeah. So with us being the men, we gotta control the narrative. And what I mean by controlling the narrative is it's whole shit to match energy. Like what I'm saying is if a bitch saying, oh, I'm out here and niggas gotta do this and gotta do that, bitch, I'm not matching your energy and doing that. I'm gonna just leave you alone and I'm gonna go find a good bitch, you know what I mean, that I ain't got to match energy that love me for me. That's who I'm gonna look for.
But you know what's fucked up, bro? Not like that. On the flip side, we gotta look at this shit two ways too. See, there's the cold part. See, I definitely hear what you're saying, and then we gotta hear it two ways. Cause you got niggas out here that is matching the energy though. You got niggas out here that's like, if a girl say I want $5,000 shoes, there's a nigga out here that's gonna get them. You feel me? Now, I'm not saying you gotta bend to go get them if that's not what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, at some point, this is what I told my son. This is real talk. I told my son, you just gotta be a boss. And I ain't saying you gotta be no hustler, but you gotta be somebody in a position that somebody fucking with you is, if she don't fuck with you, you don't feel like it's a loss. Like, damn, get your shit together. Like, you remember, nigga, Rue, we grew up in an era where we were seeing niggas driving their girl car, you feel me? Living at their girl spot, their girl breaking them off. Nah, that shit is different now. You can't be that. You can't do that no more. You feel me? You gotta be the nigga that got your own shit. You feel me? You should put up in your own whip, nigga, your own spot, nigga, your own money, and then whatever else is extra. If you want to do it for a girl, that's cool. But if you don't, no harm, no foul. But don't be not able, because if you're not able, all you're gonna do is you're gonna just keep losing, and then you're gonna be hella depressed. Yo, nigga, self-esteem gonna hit the flow. Cause bro, not like that, bro. These young niggas having a little bit of bread now. I ain't gonna lie. These young niggas is like rich.
All I was saying is that niggas got to remember to still be a gentleman and still be a man, though. Nah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like my thing is, if I go on 3 dates, nigga, I'm trying to fill you out and understand you. I'm finna pay for them 3 dates. Of course. Now, anything after that, then I might feel how I'm feeling. But you know what I mean? I'm not out here on some, you know what I mean? Like I'm matching energy. A bitch gotta pay me. A bitch gotta do this, man. I'm far from a pimp, nigga. I'm 40, my nigga. I'm far from a pimp. So I'm like, bitch, for the first 3 dates, that's throwaway. Yeah. Like I could pay for 3 meals. Bitch, if you don't make the cut after that, then you don't make the cut. But I just want you to know that I'm a gentleman, my nigga, and I don't need nothing from you. That's my boss shit right there.
You ain't obligated, you know what I'm saying? Like, after the first date, it ain't like, oh, I'm gonna go buy a purse. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. But you got some girls that expect that. Like, nigga, you went out.
That's a demand right now.
You about to buy me this. You feel me? Nah, now that's when you know that girl not for you, though. Right then and there, you know she's not for you. Now, however you play it after is on you. But what I'm saying is, if you get a girl and y'all go on a date, you go on date 2, you go on date 3. Like you say, you're gonna be a gentleman, you're gonna play for it. Cool. If a girl cool with that and she just showing you, it's the actions. Like again, actions. It's gonna show you, all right, she cool. You feel me? Man.
How she reciprocated. Nigga, was she thankful at the restaurant? Was she being ghetto with the waiter? You know what I mean? After did she tell you she appreciated the experience?
Even then, it's hard to figure out because a lot of them hide who they really is in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? They gonna hide all that. They might really be crazy. You feel me? But they gonna hide that because they don't want you to see that right then and there. Bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll tell people, bruh, it take at least 6 months to a year to really figure somebody out. You feel me?
That's like, real.
Really figure them out. Like, you gotta see them because you don't know.
Because I know I could be a different person at the drop of a hat.
Sure, immediately. Like, come on, man.
Hell yeah, though, man. Well, we gonna get this last question in, man. We gonna say, man, what's going on with your Cowboys this season, man? Come on, like what's going on? We know you're a diehard fan.
You must
right?
ain't follow my page, nigga. I hate the Cowboys.
For real. I remember you and Boo was Cowboys fans.
Boo
That's
was a
Boo.
Cowboy
That's
fan.
Boo.
I'm not a Cowboy fan, bro.
So you going with Trick or Trade them?
I'm going with
that's who you
B
fucking
Purdy. That's what I'm going with.
Hey,
I'm going
listen,
with BP.
you can't talk about Purdy until y'all ride this trade. Nigga, y'all spent a lot of money on him, nigga.
Trey ain't played.
Y'all spent a lot of money on him, though,
Trey
bro.
ain't played, bro. BP. He showed me. Bro, what I tell you about the chicks, bro? It's the actions. It ain't the words. You going off words with Trey, bro. Trey ain't did nothing.
Hey, I will say, nigga, ever since nigga Brock nigga been back there, nigga Ayuk been going off, nigga.
And
Let's
keep it 100, bro.
Said,
let's keep it 100. I ain't felt this comfortable with no quarterback since Garcia has been back there. Like, BP just doing his thing. You feel me? I like Trey, though. Don't get me wrong. I like Trey. It ain't his fault. I just feel like, nigga, they overevaluated him. You know what I'm saying? They overevaluated him, bro. Like, I fuck with Trey, though. I wish it would have worked out for everything we gave up for the nigga. But, man, that nigga Brock Purdy come up in there doing his thing, bro. It wasn't even no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know what I'm saying? That nigga came in, nigga, really fucking with it, you know what I'm saying? And that's cool, my nigga. Like, a lot of young niggas don't know.
The Niners is a quarterback team, so it's make it or break it. Make it or break it. Nigga, we ain't got time to be waiting.
You right. You know, these days ain't no patience in this shit. But come on, man. Dude came in, won 8 games straight. Not one, not two. Nigga won 8 straight, my nigga. That wasn't no flaw. You know what I mean? Now we're gonna see what he do this year, though. You know what I'm saying? The nigga,
y'all gonna pay Bosa?
You got to.
Yeah, y'all gotta do that.
Gotta pay that nigga. Why would you not?
Hell yeah.
You feel me? You'll be a fool not to
I don't know if y'all gonna have no money left, nigga.
The money there. They gonna make it work. Trust me. For him, they gonna make it work. I don't give a fuck. They gotta make that back end call. You feel me? Somebody gotta slide that plastic bag or the gate. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get paid. Yeah. That's coming. You know what I'm saying? That's not even a question of he getting paid. Right now, we got Brock Purdy on a cheap deal. You're nigga 6, 7 round pick.
Hell yeah. Niners gonna be all right. I had one more question before I get you up out of here. I had a rap question.
Yeah.
So I know you seen this shit with 6ix9ine and Kodak Black.
Yeah.
So you know when you get on a song with a nigga, you know, like that, like, you know what I mean? I was having an argument with a nigga because I said, like, the nigga didn't snitch on nobody I know. So am I really gonna pass up $1 million play nigga to not do a song with a nigga? Or I'm gonna get on a song with it and diss a nigga like Kodak did and be on that type of time. But am I really gonna miss this $1 million play, nigga? A lot of niggas ain't gonna touch $1 million, nigga, ever, nigga.
I mean, but Kodak a rapper, he could have made that money. My thing is this, right? To each his own. Everybody feel how they feel. Kodak, I feel like just for the person that he be, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna come with too much backlash. So in my mind, is the backlash worth it? You know what I'm saying? Because all right, you gonna get the money. All right, cool, whatever. Is the backlash and all the other shit worth it? If you can deal with it, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you don't want to deal with all that and you want to get on there talking this, and because now you in a tour with this person, I feel like that shit ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, nigga, he a rapper. $1 million, he could have did some shows and made $1 million. Like he's in the limelight,
that's the
bro.
same thing.
I just see if it's a regular nigga on the street that can't make $1 million. He's a fucking rapper. He can make $1 million in his sleep. You know
and he already got a name for himself, so he didn't have to do that.
No, he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to, but we know how niggas is. Niggas like controversy. So, of course, he gonna do it because he want to start some shit and, you know, that. I mean, whatever consequences come behind that, you got to live with it. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean,
so that's almost like right now, you know, if you had a chance or one of your artists or whatever to do a song with Gunna for the F, would you do a song with Gunna?
I would talk to my artist and tell him how he feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Because in reality, he gonna have to live with it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He gonna have to live with it. So if I had an artist right now, and nigga, he like, bro, I want to do a song with Gunna. Ooh. Listen, there's know what come with all this. This was gonna come. I'm gonna lay the list down. Do you want to go through all that? You feel me? If you saying I don't give a fuck, I'm standing on what I'm standing on, you a man. Mm-hmm. I can't, what I'm supposed to do? Say, nigga, no. You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand what's going to come with it. Niggas ain't going to support it. Niggas ain't going to play it. You might lose a few fans. You might get into some of your own homies.
Few fights, nigga.
Yeah, it's going to be a few. It's going to be some shit behind it. So, nigga, if you want to deal with that, then you're a grown man. You deal with it. But if you don't want to deal with even one thing on this list, just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't even do it. Because it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. Well, I appreciate you coming in here chopping game with us, bro. You know you gotta come back, man. We always have a good time when you come in, bro.
Nah, for sure. Come on, man. You know, I'm gonna give y'all the game, man. Regardless of what high shape, I'm gonna cut that pie fair way. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. So